can you just confirm that that live has gone on? Hello, hello.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Welcome, welcome. We're going to get started.
Can anybody hear? Give a little wave that you can hear. All right, thank you.
All right, we're going to begin. All right, friends, so yeah, let the body find a comfortable position here as we're practicing. We're going to use our breath in today's session, and we're going to go through some pretty basic sequencing. All right, so I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable place for your body to begin. Rest a hand on your heart, a hand on your stomach, and begin to breathe. So in the practice, we will embrace what we can do, and as always, we'll do what we can do and find moments of challenge and take a break when needed. But for now, create some length in the spine and go ahead and soften your jaw, soften your eyes. Give a little lift to the chin away from the chest. And gradually let the breath become more and more expansive in a way that feels like, it gives you a soothing feel. I don't want it to create any overwhelm for you. So expansive, but simultaneously soothing. And give yourself one more big breath in. A gentle breath out, and really stay tuned into your breath because we're going to use that all along the way for movement and support. So rest the hands and we'll begin easy warm up here around the back and arch the back. We're starting with seated cat and cow, chin to the chest, chin high to the sky. Feel that range of motion move all the way down the spine, getting into the curves, getting into the nooks and crannies, working down all the way into the pelvic floor. So you feel a little bit of a pelvic tilt. All right, and then go through that motion one more time. All right, and then I'll invite you to bring your feet together out in front of you. Traditional cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana, and then begin to circle around. So breathe, really find the focus of your breath while you move, because this is just the beginning of our basic sequence, but we're going to do a lot of stepping back and stepping forward and taking hand or hands to the sky. And we want to see if we can do all of that synced up, linked up to the breath. Go in the other direction. Keep breathing, and now while we're circling around, lifting the spine, let the hands hover. Let the hands start to float and stretch and reach, and maybe the fingers interlace, and you feel this current of breath that's a steady focus while you're grounded. And we use the breath to shake off a little bit of the heaviness that we've been feeling. All right, one more time through this motion. And then as you sit, I'm going to invite you to drop your hands by the hips to lean the heart back, to lift the head, and to squeeze the upper back. Big breath in, stretch the neck, full breath out. Stretch the toes, big breath in. Full breath out, push the feet to each other. Another big breath in. Little bend to your elbows. Final breath in this shape. Fantastic. Come on up. Use the hands to gather the legs. And now I'll invite you to transition onto your hands and knees. So make your way with your breath. So again, I don't want us to lose the focus of the breath as we prepare for a little bit more movement. All right, in table, round the back and arch the back. So let's start with this familiar movement. Do get the feet involved, do tuck the toes under. Do use the feet as much as you're using the hands. Equal presence in hands and feet. And feel that full range of motion now available through the spine while you lengthen. And you go at a pace that feels right on for you. So quite frankly, your pace might be a little faster than mine and your pace might be a little slower than mine. And I say that's right on. As long as it feels good. All right, one more time. Round the back, arch the back. And then I do want you to take a second into child's pose. Get the knees separated. You're welcome to touch the feet to each other and just sink the hips back. Let there be a real nice warm letting go, softening in the hips, a descend down of the head. If the head doesn't make contact with the mat, no problemo. We can lift the hands and just rest the head into the cupped hands. And now I'll ask you to take 3 focused breaths. Conscious pause, a gentleness break. 1 more full breath in and a full breath out. And now together we'll take a moment onto hands and knees. Lift the knees and you're welcome to step into your down dog or your forward fold. However you get there is all yours, but we're going to stand together at the short end of the mat and begin our sequencing with the breath. All right, so I'll ask you to begin with the hands in front of the heart and take a breath to really feel yourself grounded and tuned into a rhythm that is genuine to you. All right, friends, take 1 more big breath in, long spine, strong legs, and we're going to move from there. Inhale, drop the arms for a second, and then extend the arms forward high up to the sky. And now bend the knees and fold all the way down to touch the legs or touch your mat. And then alley-oop up halfway, hands to the knees to stretch the spine. Strong legs, long spine. And then fold down while you breathe. And now come back up into standing and hold your hands and lean to the right, stretch to the right. Breathe into the sides of the body. Come on up and go to the other side. Strong legs, long spine. Stay with the breath. Good work. Come on into center together, hands in front of the heart, and take a pause. And we'll add on. So drop the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up into the air. Exhale, fold down, strong legs, long spine. Come up halfway. Fold down. And in your own timing, breathe. Step the right foot back. A long step back. And we'll stay here for a big breath in. And a full breath out. 1 more focused breath, hips not too high, not too low. We're going strong legs, long spine. Step your foot forward, bend into the knees as if to build the chair pose. But I'm going to ask you to just step the other foot back. Step it back, reach it back, get grounded, strong legs, long spine, and breathe. Very basic sequencing here. All right, 1 more breath. And then again, I'll invite you to lean forward, step forward, deep bend in the knees, and then straighten the legs and grab the legs, hands wrapped to the legs to traction the spine down, 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 down to the ground. Let the head go. Big breath in, full breath out. And now stand up, stretch up, reach up. Hands together right in front of your heart and take a pause. So really just feel the echo of that experience and let the breath guide you as we pursue more. All right, go ahead and drop the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up. Again, exhale, fold forward. Come up to your halfway. Exhale, fold down. Step your right foot back and then step the left foot back. We're taking a breath into a plank And then a breath into down dog. Take a breath into your plank and a breath into your down dog. And then one more time, into the plank, breathe. Into your down dog, breathe. And then right foot, step it forward. Left foot, step it forward. Bend into the knees, deep bend as if to build a chair pose. But instead we're going to use that as a rebound to stand up, stretch up, reach up. Hands together, right in front of the heart. Keep breathing. And again, we take a moment to pause to really feel the echo of that sequence in the body, in the mind. Feel really open to the sunlight of your spirit through the heat that we generate through movement. And we just lean into the breath. Again, drop the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up. Strong legs, long spine, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. Steady the arms. Right foot steps back. We're in our plank again. Big breath in. Full breath out. This time around, knees come down. And then we lift the knees up. Knees come down. And then the knees come up. And then one more time, we go knees down, knees up, and then return to the down dog. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Big breath in, full breath out. All right. Step the left foot forward. Step the right foot forward. Bend down deep into the knees. And then use that as a nice bit of recoil to stand up, stretch up, feel the rebound through the breath. Hands together right in front of the heart. And breathe. Now we're going to add on. So drop your arms. Strong legs, long spine. Follow the breath. Let the breath lead you here. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Together, we're going to step our right foot back. We're going to steady ourselves. We're going to lean onto the right hand as if it's a kickstand on a bicycle. Hips high, front knee is bent, and then place your left hand on your left knee. You can look down at the hand, and we're going to prepare to take the left hand up into the sky. So if you want, you could look up at that hand. I find looking up there is very energizing, whereas looking down is much more grounding. So you feel into your breath, decide what does your body need. Give it one more big breath in. Full breath out. Our exit plan is hand down. We're going to step back into down dog. Step back. Stretch from your heart to your hands, into your fingertips. Lift the hips. Take a big breath in. Press into the feet. Engage the legs. Again, strong legs, long spine. Give yourself one more big breath in. Full breath out. And then step the right foot forward and step the left foot forward. I like a distance between the feet. You decide what works for you. Bend the knees deeply. So we're working the legs. We're working the glutes, stretching the spine. And then when you inhale, stand up, stretch up, hands together, right in front of your heart. Feel the echo of that twist and that very empowering sequence. Just lean into your breath. So good. All right, take another breath in and a breath out. All righty, take a second, drop the arms. And now inhale, reach them up. And then exhale, fold down. On your inhale, come up to your halfway point. Exhale, fold down. When you breathe, step the left foot back. Take it far back. Here again, we're gonna lean onto the left hand, the whole left arm. It's like a kickstand for this pose. Lift the hips a bit, and we're checking that the knee is above the heel, and then climbing the hand onto the front knee. So again, before we go further into the twist, take a moment, assess for your own body. Look down, how does that feel? Strong legs, long spine, breathe the arm up into the air. Your decision if you want to look up, but let the body feel really informed from this whole process. Strong legs, long spine, maybe even a little bit of a smile. Big breath in, full breath out. All right, and then the plan is we could put the hand down and step back into down dog. Easy breezy. Hands are wide from each other, feet are wide from each other, and you've got a nice long distance between hands and feet. Take one more breath in the down dog. Steady the arms, lengthen the neck. Once, come forward into the plank pose, hips up, heart stretched, knees touch down, and then come all the way down onto the stomach, slowly, quietly, and once you're down here, breathe. Press your hands down if you need to move them. Sometimes I like to take the hands a little wider. I like to do an internal rotation of the thighs and push the feet down. Lift the shoulders, then lift the chest. Okay, breathe, come down. Breathe, come up. We're going to move in and out of this cobra a few more times, so I really encourage you to breathe and let there be a lot of length here. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Strong legs, long spine. Implement that. Inhale up, exhale down. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Take a pause. Turn the head to one side and let the arms rest. A well-deserved gentleness break from the inside out. Breathe and soften. If your head is turned to one side, turn it to the other side. Soften the feet, soften the hands. All right, use the breath to guide you onto hands and knees, round the back, arch the back. Go through that motion a few times. Round the back, arch the back. All right, friends. Again, into your down dog. Hips go high, and there's a buoyancy there from the breath. So feel your cheeks high to the sky and your jaw soften, and give yourself one more breath in and out. Okay, and now we'll go for it, and we'll step the left foot forward, and we'll step the right foot forward. I've done a lot of building into this chair pose, so bend the knees, sink the hips back, strengthen the legs to stretch the spine, climb the hands to the thighs, to the knees, feel the heart stretching forward, and really working a little bit of a pelvic tilt here because we don't want to scoop the tailbone too high and we don't want to dip it too low. So I want you to find somewhere in the middle that creates a lot of stability in the center of the center. And then take the arms forward, possibly up to the sky. Breathe. Take another breath. And now we'll breathe a little bit with this chair. So stand up and then sink down. Stand up. Sink down, keep breathing. Stand, sit back, stand, sit back. And then just one more time like that. Stand up, sit back, and we'll stay here for about another 75 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. I was wondering if anybody was paying attention. All right, one more big breath in. Strong legs, long spine. Stand up. Grab your right wrist and step your right foot behind the left and lean over to the left. Big breath in. Legs are crisscrossed. Breathe in and breathe out. Give it one more full breath in. Full breath out. Come into center, hands together in front of the heart. Arms go up. Grab the left wrist. Simultaneously start to step left foot back behind the right. Lean over to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, one more breath. And then we'll stand and we'll come in the middle. Hands together in front of the heart. Take a breath. All right, so at this time, I'm going to ask you to take a wide stance on your mat. So you look down, you see that long end of your mat. So get the feet wide, long away from each other. All right. And now let's lead into a warrior two with your right foot. So turn the right foot to the right, bend down into the knee, assess the distance here. So my first thought, I always want my knee above my heel below the knee. And then I just want to find the distance where my preference is that this heel lines up with the arch of the foot. And then extend the arms and take a breath. And now we'll move a little bit with this one. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. So we're going to straighten the leg and take the arms up. And then we'll bend the knee and drop the arms parallel. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. And then one more just like that. Inhale up and exhale down. And now go up, straighten the leg, turn your foot in. And here feel like you're really stretching the spine to lean forward, stretch forward, pause halfway, and then come up. Lean forward, press your hips back, hinge at the hips, pause at halfway, come on up. Again, come forward, halfway, come on up. And now this time we're gonna go all the way down. Forward fold, and then down, 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 down. Big breath in, full breath out. Let yourself hear the breath, feel the breath. Let the body breathe. All right, take one more breath. And what we're going to do is place hands to the knees. I like this as a reminder to be sure my knees aren't locked. Looking down, stretch the spine, lift the shoulders, and now stand up, stretch up, arms high to the sky, pivot your left foot, and bend the left knee. So we're building in to the warrior two. So we might need to adjust the feet. None of this set in stone. Listen to the body. Sink down into the bent knee. And again, assess that situation. So I'm giving a shout out that the knee is above the heel, and you might want to adjust that a little bit so it feels really good for you, for your body, for your energy level, for your mood, for the feedback the body has. And just get grounded into the feet and smile and breathe. And now we're just going to dance a little bit. Straighten the leg, arms go up, bend the knee, arms lower. Breathe up and breathe down. And breathe up and breathe down. And one more time, sweep up. Come into your warrior two and just breathe here. Lift the spine, strong legs, peaceful warrior two. And now we'll exit out, straighten, arms go high, turn your foot in, hands together in front of the heart. Bring your heels in, bring your toes in, bring your heels in, toes are still out, bend down into the knees, bend down into the knees, bend down into your knees. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. All right, give it one more breath. And then stand up, stretch up. Hands come to the hips. Turn your right foot to the right. Bend into the right knee and then lean onto the right thigh. Can you touch the knee, the shin, the outside of the foot? Lift the left shoulder and then take the left hand to the sky. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more breath. Strong legs, long spine. All right, and then stand up. Hands together in front of the heart. Heel toe the feet. And then we're going to lead with the left foot. We're going to turn it off to the left. Turn that right heel out a little bit. Bend into the knee. We're going to lean onto the leg. We're going to stretch over the leg. Hand to the knee, hand to the shin, wherever you can reach. And then right hand to the right shoulder. Encourage it up and then stretch the arm up. And breathe. Strong legs, long spine, and breathe. Breathe. And breathe. And now let's come on up. Hands together in front of the heart. Bring the feet in and in and in and in and in. And pause. Good work. Give it one more breath. And with that, I'm going to invite you to come on down to your back. So come on down. After that sequence, this is going to feel wonderful. Lay onto the back. Rock the legs side to side. Move with the breath. As you rock your legs, you can rock your head. As you rock your legs, you rock your head. You can soften the shoulders. Full breath in. Full breath out. All right, one more time to each side. And then I'm going to ask you to come into center and pull the right knee in towards the body. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Soften the shoulders. And now place the foot, the outer ankle, shin onto the thigh and drop the knee away from you. So if you're to lift the head, it's like the legs are making the figure 4 here. Take a full breath in. Move the legs side to side. Head can go side to side. Eyes can soften. One more time to each side. And then from there, to pull the legs into the body. So you can grab for foot, shin, knee, anywhere you can get to that feels pretty accommodating to the shoulders. So notice if there's a lot of reach in the shoulders and they lift up towards the chest. See if you can soften down a little bit. So there might be more distance, or maybe there's more pull of the legs into the body. And with that, I just want to note we did a little highlight for a pelvic tilt kind of motion. So for any friends that are feeling too tight, for any friends that are very flexible, this will be beneficial. It'll be very informative to try that little bit of a pelvic tilt, to see your range of motion, to find where there's limitation, and then to offer the breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Engage with all the toes, soften the jaw. One more big breath in, full breath out. And now let's release the legs and stretch them up into the air. So point the feet, move the ankles, circle the ankles around. Good work. Take a moment, bend the knees, drop the feet. Touch the feet to each other. We did this one in seated. Open and close the legs. And as you open and close the legs, take the arms up into the sky and then drop the arms so they're framing the head. Open and close the legs. And then in that motion, let the knees drop open and feel the current of your breath. Really nicely grounded, expansive. Feel the stretch. Feel a pause. Take one more big breath in through the nostrils, sigh the breath out through the mouth. In the next breath, use the hands to guide the legs to each other. And now pull the left leg in. And really note any subtle difference from when you pulled the first leg in. Notice any significant difference. And let's just breathe the mind into a place of observation. And then give it one more big breath in and a full breath out. And then place the foot onto the leg, the ankle, the outer part of the shin. So we do have a gap between the legs. Let the arms drop, and then you can start to move the legs side to side. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe. Breathe, breathe. Moving the legs. One more time to each side. And then from there, pause in the middle. And then go ahead and lift the leg and draw them in towards the body. This is one of my all-time favorite shapes to get into. A modification, a variation of pigeon. So breathe. Twinkle the toes. Soften the jaw. And again, any sort of awarenesses that come up, use the breath to really sink into the place of observation. So it's not analytical, it's not critical. Just a place to be, be. Just be. All right, take another full breath in and a full breath out. And then together we'll unravel the legs and reach them up into the sky. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. So take a second to lean the head, really lean the head into the floor. And then what I want you to do is reach your hands up as high as they can go and grab your right leg wherever you can get. Some of us is going to be on the thigh, the knee. I don't know, you might be able to grab a little lower down on the leg. Take a big breath in and then start to lift the head, to lift the heart, and pull yourself towards your leg and take a big breath. Make sure you can move your head around. You could breathe. You could say me, peace, 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 peace. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. And then start to drop the opposite leg down, 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 down to the ground, all the way, heel to the earth. Take another big breath in with the option to reach one hand overhead, with the option to reach both hands overhead. Big breath in, full breath out, and then we'll just pull both the knees in and bring the head down. Move the legs side to side. Move the legs in a circle. Ooh, nice little warm posture there. Take a deep breath in. Move the knees in the other direction. And one more time. Together, legs up in the air. Take a second to lean the head back, to feel the shoulders back. And then in doing that, reach the arms up as high as they can go. And then let the hands grab onto the other leg. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. And then just as much as we lean the head back, start to lift the heart. So we're trying to engage with the center of the center as we breathe, and we're pulling ourselves up. It's a combination of breath, upper body strength, core strength, mental focus. Take a deep breath in, and we'll begin to lower the opposite leg. Be sure you can move the head around. La 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 la. You can say something just so you know that you haven't lost the words, you can't talk anymore, right? You want to be able to breathe and say something. Take a deep breath in, option to extend one arm back, things start to shake, rattle, and roll. Both arms can reach back. Take a deep breath in. And then pull the knees in and bring the head down. Shrug the shoulders, and now move the legs in a circle. And then in that circle, I'll ask you to just take a second, drop the knees over to one side, big breath in, full breath out. And you're welcome to stay with this a little longer, but I am going to invite you to go over to the other side. So if you have a little bit of time on your hands, you can spend some more time here, one side and then the other. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. And then bring yourself into center, extend the legs out. And as we come to the end of the breathing sequence, feel the arms relax at your sides. Feel the eyes get heavy. Soften the shoulders. Just a little nestling of the shoulders onto the back and the heart. Like a free bird, just open. The sunlight of your spirit just shine out. The eyes get heavy. You lick the lips, swallow, and then just listen to your breath. Now you may hear sounds around you, but let yourself, again, be the observer of those sounds. So for right now, it's nothing you need to do. This is what you planned for this time. Take a breath in, let the breath out. Take a breath in, let the breath out. All right, friends, create a little gentle movement in the body. And in that movement, feel a stretch of your arms. And in the stretch of your arms, let the arms reach to each other, crisscross, and then reach to give yourself a sweet embrace with a message of thanks to yourself for the effort, for the energy, for the focus, for the commitment to yourself, your self-care. Just I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you to your whole body. And then as you release on that, you just let the hands come together in front of the heart. This gesture of reverence for everything that you've experienced in your lifetime, all the teachers that you have learned from, and especially this time, to really be clear with your breath, to be open in your mind, to take a pause and acknowledge what are you learning about yourself right now. And we will conclude with a song of Om. So we'll take a big breath in. Namaste.